Welcome back to Biotic World. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of cells, the building blocks of life. Whether you are studying biology or just curious about what makes life tick, you are enough for a treat. Let's break down the similarities and differences between the two major types of cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Let's start with what these two cell types have in common. Despite these differences, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells share some fundamental features. After all, life as we know it started from a common ancestor. First up, both have a plasma membrane which acts like a protective barrier, controlling that goes in and out of cell. Both use DNA to store genetic information encoded in the same universal genetic code. And when it comes to making proteins, both rely on similar processes of transcription and translation with the help of ribosomes. Let's not forget the shared metabolic pathways like glycolysis and TCA cycle, which keep the cell energized. And speaking of energy, both conserve it in the form of ATP, though the exact locations differ. They even share a similar mechanism for photosynthesis. You will find this in cyanobacteria and green plants. Lastly, both have cytoskeleton filaments made of proteins like actin and tubulin and protein digesting structures called proteasomes. So even though they are different, prokaryotes and eukaryotes have a lot in common. Now let's explore what makes eukaryotic cells stand out. These cells are a league of their own, organized, complex and built for multitasking. First, eukaryotic cells have a nucleus. It's like the control center of the cell, separated from the cytoplasm by a nuclear membrane with intricate pores of communication. And check this out, eukaryotic DNA is packaged into complex chromosomes, capable of forming neat, compact structures during cell division. Eukaryotes also have an arsenal of membranous organelles, from the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus to lysosomes and peroxisomes. These organelles perform specialized tasks like protein synthesis, waste breakdown, and more. Need energy? Eukaryotic cells also have mitochondria for respiration and in plants, chloroplasts for photosynthesis. These organelles make energy production super efficient. They also boast an advanced cytoskeleton system for structure and transport, also along with flagella and cilia for movement and sensing their environment. Eukaryotes have some unique abilities too. For instance, they can ingest materials through phagocytosis, and plant cells have sturdy cellulose-rich walls for support. When it's time to divide, eukaryotics use a mitotic spindle for precise chromosome separation. They are also typically diploid, meaning they have 2 copies of each gene, one from each parent. And did you know eukaryotic cells have the 3 distinct RNA polymerases, each with a unique job? Plus, they reproduce sexually using meiosis and fertilization, which adds to genetic diversity. So there you have it. While prokaryotic cells are simpler and more ancient, eukaryotic cells are the architects of complexity. Together they form the foundation of life on Earth. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow biology enthusiasts. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the Biotic World family. Your support keeps us going, and we are so excited to have you on this journey. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.